This project here, we actually putting up some 4-foot tall black vinyl chain link. We have 2-inch posts and we have 2.5-inch posts, 2.5 and of course on all the terminals. Because of the location of half this fence, which happens to go through the woods, we decided that we got longer posts and we were going to pound all the ones in the woods, and we're going to set the other ones in concrete like I typically do. With the woods being half this job, it was much easier to walk in the woods with the post pounder, and bringing a ladder than it would be to try to get concrete in and mixing the concrete and wheelbarrowing it in. We'd probably spilt half of it on the way in. We elected to get the longer posts once again and pound them in. We didn't do a lot of clearing. We just cleared enough to get the fence in. So by carrying this here post pounder in there with us, it did make it a lot easier to walk through the woods. I mean, we had to walk around trees and stuff like this, so wheelbarrowing it would have been tough. The 2.5-inch pounder was very easy to use. It went down very quickly. This job that we did here, it had roots, it had sand, so the pounding wouldn't have been too hard even by a hand pounder, but it was sure nice having a gas pounder, and it went down quick. You didn't have to do any lifting. Once you got it on, you didn't have to do lifting. We just stood it up and then pounded it down. So it went very quick, very, very fast and efficient, and we loved it. We also use this thing on a 2-inch post. In most cases, if you got heavier post, the 2-inch post would probably be fine with the 2.5-inch pounder. But when you're using light posts, like we did in this case, we were using light posts, and it was hard to hold the 2.5-inch pounder on this 2-inch straight and level, because there's a little bit of twist to it if you're not careful with it, and you can damage the top of the post if it's a light tubing, and she'll probably bend it can bend easier. So I recommend that you use a 2-inch pounder with the light post, and 2.5-inch pounder with the heavier one. So it is very quick and simple, so we really enjoyed it on this job. We're going to be able to set all these posts. It's a 450-foot job with 2 guys. We're going to be able to set half of them and pound the other half all in one day, no problems at all, and still be out of here a decent hour.